After initially being set for release in 2018, New Mutants was delayed, and delayed again, finally arriving on Cineworld screens this week in 2020. But why did the film take so long to get to our eyes? Let's find out in this brief history on the making of New Mutants. After completing The Fault in Our Stars in 2014, Josh Boone and Nate Lee pitched the idea of doing a trilogy of New Mutants movies to 20th Century Fox and longtime X-Men producer Simon Kinberg, who really liked it according to a 2016 interview with Boone, and Deadline Hollywood reported that it would tie into the events of X-Men Apocalypse, in particular the introduction of the Essex Corporation and Mr. Sinister. Early rumors had James McAvoy's Professor X and Alexandra's ship Storm featured in the film, along with the team lineup of Warpath, Sunspot, Mirage, Wolfsbane, Magik, Cannonball, and Magik's brother Colossus also rumored to feature. Demon Bear was set to be the film's main antagonist, which according to coming soon sources was set to be a Stephen King meets John Hughes horror movie. Simon Kinberg, however, told IGN that it would be a young adult movie. The film went into production in April 2017 for a release the following year on April 13th, 2018, with Boone casting Macy Williams as Wolfsbane, Anya Taylor-Joy as Magik, Henry Zaga as Sunspot, newcomer Blue Hunt as Mirage, Charlie Heaton as Cannonball, who beat out The Fault in Our Stars' Nat Wolff for the role, and Rosario Dawson as Cecilia Reyes before she left the movie and was replaced by Alice Braga. Boone told Entertainment Weekly that this would be a full-fledged horror movie with influences including Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, The Dream Warriors, but a report from Tracking Board noted that Boone was told to pull away from the horror aspects and make New Mutants a PG-13 young adult movie, and his script with Lee was being rewritten by upwards of 12 people in a writer's room tasked with tearing up the script and sticking it back together. Even with that, Boone still produced a movie that Fox were happy with and tested well with audiences, as well as Deadpool did. But following the successful release of It by Warner Brothers, Fox released a horror-inspired trailer for New Mutants that went over really well with audiences. But now the film Boone had shot was not scary enough to be a horror, and extensive reshoots were ordered for the film, including rumored additions of new characters, and a new release date was set of February 2019. One report even claimed that 50% of the movie was to be reshot in this time period, including the removal of Mr. Sinister as the villain, who would now be part of the Gambit movie according to Simon Kinberg. The film was delayed again until August 2019, so it wouldn't be released around the same time as X-Men Dark Phoenix. The Disney acquisition of 20th Century Fox pushed the film back again to April 3rd, 2020. Oddly, however, the planned reshoots in 2018 never happened, according to a Hollywood Reporter article in March 2019 when writing about the Disney acquisition of 20th Century Fox. This was confirmed by Josh Boone himself when he completed the movie in March 2020, with the only major changes coming in the form of removing wider references to the pre-existing X-Men universe. Finally, the COVID-19 pandemic cancelled several film release dates, meaning New Mutants got its final release date push and is now out in cinemas. It's been a long and wild journey to get here, but the New Mutants are finally on the big screen, and you can book your tickets to see them at Cineworld Cinemas using the link in the video description down below.